Empires have fallen. Economies have crashed. But there's one business that has thrived through it all. It's not food or technology. It's entertainment. From the brutal battles of the Colosseum to the addictive dance trends of TikTok, humans have always craved one thing: amusement. But how did this ancient craving evolve into a multi-trillion-dollar empire? How has it adapted to survive centuries of cultural and technological shifts? Welcome to the world of entertainment, an industry that's not just thrived, but dominated across millennia. Today, we're diving deep into how this sector evolved, weathered crises, and adapted to cultural and technological shifts. And trust me, by the end, you'll never look at your Netflix subscription the same way again. Since the dawn of civilization, entertainment has been indispensable in society. Theater developed from art to a basic part of daily life in ancient Greece. Seated up to 15,000 people, open-air theaters presented works by Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides. Rather than acting as a mere diversion, these public gatherings reflected politics, mythology, and morality. In Rome, meanwhile, the Colosseum drew almost 50,000 people for gladiator battles. Roman people were not passive viewers. They were quite involved. Understanding this, the state turned to such spectacles as a kind of diversion, a means of escape from the hard reality of empire. Roman poet Juvenal said famously, "Two things only the people anxiously desire: bread and circuses." In both societies, entertainment served as a tool of control and influence, rather than only amusement. Like today, it was big business using cultural shifting force. Entertainment was starting to change even then into something far more than a recreational activity. Industrialization was changing the planet by the 19th century, and new kinds of entertainment arose. With the printing press, mass-produced books blossomed. Soon, the magic of movies followed, silently at first, but rapidly advancing with technological innovation. Moving pictures were first presented to a Paris audience by the Lumiere brothers in 1895. That 50-second movie set off a revolution. Cinemas were all around by the early 20th century, and the first talkie, The Jazz Singer, debuted in 1927, transforming entertainment history. Still, public interest is focused not only on movies. Providing news, live events, and sports commentary, radio became a household must-have item. Then arrived television. TV had become a household need by the 1950s from a luxury, and mass media seized control of the entertainment industry. Newton N. Minow said famously in his 1961 Television and the Public Interest speech, "When television is good, nothing, not the theater, not the magazines or newspapers, nothing is better. Nothing is worse, though, when television is bad." Entertainment shaped politics, culture, and world stories. It was no longer only entertainment. Hollywood, the global powerhouse that transformed entertainment into a multi-billion-dollar industry. In the 1900s, it was just a quiet suburb. But by the 1920s, it became the heart of the film industry, producing hundreds of films each year. And then came the blockbusters. Star Wars, Jaws. Hollywood turned movies into global phenomena, with franchises generating billions, not just in theaters, but through merchandise, theme parks, and more. Hollywood also affected music, TV, and even fashion. The entertainment industry was a cultural force, as well as an economic powerhouse by the 21st century. The Motion Picture Association projects shockingly $42.5 billion as the global box office for 2019. Hollywood had clearly established its hold on commerce, politics, and culture all around. Now, stop for a second. Think about this. How many hours a week do you spend streaming, scrolling, or binging? What if I told you that with one single tap, the entire entertainment industry changed forever? That's exactly what happened when the internet exploded onto the scene. Studios and record companies were no longer the only gatekeepers of entertainment. Suddenly, anyone with a smartphone could create, upload, and share their own content, and the world was watching. Sites like YouTube, Netflix, and social media platforms democratized entertainment. No longer were we restricted to theaters, radios, or TV sets. With platforms like Netflix hitting almost 200 million global subscribers by 2020, and YouTube boasting billions of views every single day, the internet opened the floodgates of opportunity. Everyone, from aspiring filmmakers to vloggers, became a part of the entertainment ecosystem. Streaming services began to disrupt traditional media giants. What once took millions of dollars and a massive team to produce was now being created in living rooms, garages, and on smartphones. By 2022, the global video streaming market hit a staggering $83.9 billion. And it wasn't just movies and TV. Spotify and Apple Music reshaped the entire music industry, while Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter gave everyone a shot at becoming the next big influencer. The line between creator and consumer blurred, turning entertainment into a 24/7 interactive experience. It was a revolution. A single tap wasn't just changing what we watched, it was changing the entire way we connected with entertainment. Now, you might be thinking, sure, entertainment is booming now, but what happens when things go wrong? When crisis hits? Here's the incredible part. Entertainment thrives even when everything else is falling apart. Take the Great Depression, for instance. While banks collapsed and jobs vanished, movie theaters stayed full. Why? Because in times of hardship, people needed something more than just survival. They needed escape. Box office revenue in the US actually rose during the Depression, from $720 million in 1930 to $900 million in 1939. Entertainment became the one affordable luxury everyone could turn to. Wars? Same story. Movies, radio shows, and live performances became vital for boosting morale. Governments even used them as propaganda tools to unite the nation. Fast forward to the COVID-19 pandemic, which devastated industries across the globe. Theaters shut down, concerts were canceled, and sporting events went silent. But what happened to entertainment? It evolved. Streaming services like Disney Plus saw their subscriber numbers skyrocket. Disney Plus, which launched just before the pandemic, went from 0 to 54.5 million subscribers in only 6 months. When times get tough, entertainment doesn't just survive, it adapts and thrives. It becomes the lifeline people hold on to when everything else is falling apart. But why does this happen? Why is entertainment the go-to escape when the world gets tough? It all comes down to one thing: escapism. Entertainment allows us to step outside our problems and immerse ourselves in a different world, even if it's just for a few hours. It gives us emotional release, and in many ways, it gives us hope. Psychologists like Dr. Pamela Rutledge have explored this, saying, Stories allow us to experience the world in ways that can make us feel safer or more in control. We can live vicariously, seeing consequences unfold from a safe distance. It's more than just passive enjoyment. It's about finding a place to belong, to feel connected. From binge-watching your favorite Netflix show after a long day, to losing yourself in a video game, entertainment offers that much-needed break. During World War II, it was the movies that kept people smiling. During the pandemic, it was streaming services that kept us entertained. And that's why entertainment is more than just a business. It's a human need. It connects us to stories, to emotions, and to each other. If entertainment has survived for centuries, what's next? Well, buckle up, because the future of entertainment is going to be wild. We're already seeing glimpses of the next revolution with technologies like virtual reality, VR, augmented reality, AR, and artificial intelligence, AI. Imagine a world where you can step into a movie, literally, or where AI tailors an entire film based on your emotional reactions. It's not science fiction anymore. Virtual concerts are already happening, like Travis Scott performing for millions inside the game Fortnite. AI-generated movies and personalized entertainment experiences are on the horizon, creating a world where no two people will have the exact same viewing experience. Futurists like Dr. Ian Pearson predict, in the future, entertainment will become fully immersive, merging virtual and physical worlds. People will be able to engage in interactive experiences where the lines between being a spectator and a participant blur. But here's the question we all need to ask ourselves. As entertainment continues to evolve and push boundaries, what does that mean for us? You see, you're already hooked. Without even realizing it, you've become part of our system. Entertainment isn't just about keeping you amused. It's about influence, controlling your thoughts, your beliefs, and even your actions. We've all been there, haven't we? Sitting in front of a screen, fully immersed, letting emotions and stories take over. Slowly but surely, that content begins to shape how you see the world. Every single time you consume entertainment, you're not just entertained, you're being influenced. From the characters you admire in films to the lifestyles glamorized on social media, entertainment shapes your perception of reality. Think about reality TV. It has redefined what we consider normal behavior. Or consider how Hollywood blockbusters make violence, wealth, or power look glamorous, often leading us to accept these values without question. But it goes deeper than that. Platforms, advertisers, content creators, they all know how to pull your emotional strings. They know how to plant ideas, influence your decisions, and change the way you interact with the world. This is the ultimate power of entertainment. It doesn't just reflect culture, it creates it. And here's the kicker. This industry will never die. As long as humans seek connection, distraction, or emotional release, entertainment will always thrive. It will continue to evolve, adapt, and stay relevant. Because it's not just about content, it's about control, psychology, and tapping into our deepest desires and fears. The truth is, entertainment has always been and will always be the ultimate business. No matter how technology changes, no matter what crises we face, people will keep coming back for more. The industry knows it, and now, so do you. So, what do you think? Are we truly in control of what we watch? Or is it all just part of the system? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. And hey, while you're here, don't forget to like and subscribe, because just like entertainment, we're not going anywhere either. And stay tuned for more stories that dive deeper into the hidden forces shaping our world.